Welcome to the portal, where you can obtain your official university degree credential. For this, the National Registry of Official Titles of the Ministry of Universities is accessed. The data we show in this demo is test data, but from real people who participate in this project and have given their consent to use their personal data. To obtain the credential, the user must identify themselves by means of an identification credential. In our case, we do not use a smartphone wallet, so we will present the identification credential in a file. We're going to consult Roberto's titles, and for that we select his identification credential. We click on Search Titles, and the system returns all the official titles that Roberto has registered in the Ministry of Universities. For each of them, it offers us the option of generating the credential. We generate the credential of the title of Computer Science Engineer. The system returns the registration data, generating the credential in two different formats. First, a JSON format, which is the objective of the project, and which will later be converted into a downloadable credential. Second, a title format that is the most user-friendly. The metadata we see is the issuer, that will be the ASDID identifier, the date of issuance of the credential, the validity period, which in this case is 1 year, and the type of credential that shows the credential complies with the verifiable scheme, verifiable attestation, and Europass. In the claims block, we see the data that appears in the registry, the university issuing the degree, the place of issue, and the registration number. One of the additional functionalities, very useful, and that we have added to the project are the validation functionalities. Validation allows us to validate the credential and verify it complies with the EBSI scheme. We see that the DID has been obtained from the identification credential, that this DID does not include processable personal data, and that the DID is anchored in EBSI, which we can check by using the EBSI application programming interfaces. We can also access the public key. We can also visualize the schema defined in EBSI. All the data that validation offers us is the temporary validity of the credential. This last validation allows us to verify that the issuer of the credential is registered in the Registry of Trusted Issuers, and that this issuer can issue this credential. As we have mentioned, the objective of this task 2.2 of Activity 2 is to generate a JSON credential that can later be converted to a downloadable format in a wallet. With this, we finish the demonstration of task 2.2. Thank you for your attention. If you have any further questions, please contact the Ministry of Economic Affairs and Digital Transformation.